What's going on YouTube? It's a video I had to talk about because the Nintendo Switch basically finally got its full reveal today, and I had to talk about it. But before I do, I just have to say this. I am not a Nintendo hater. I really do love Nintendo, but what I'm about to say is going to piss off Nintendo fanboys because it is going to be the brutal honesty. What the heck is y'all doing, Nintendo? It makes no freaking sense. Why would you release this console at $300? Why? Already off the bat, that I can think of right at the top of my head, it has 3 strikes against it. Can it play Blu-ray disc? No, that's strike 1. It's less powerful than Xbox One and PS4. That's strike 2, and it costs just as much as the PS4. Which is strike 3. Are you kidding me, Nintendo? This is supposed to be the system that's supposed to get you out of the hole that you dug yourself out of. But it seems like instead of climbing out of the hole, you decide to dig the hole even further, and it makes no sense. What does this console have to offer to players that make people want to buy it? I honestly have no idea. What? It's just sad because this company is the oldest company that's been doing it for a really long time, and I want them to stay in business. But with the bonehead, stupid decisions that they're doing, I don't see how that is possible. And I hope Nintendo. I'm pretty sure you was hoping and praying this system do well, and I really do, because I have a feeling that if this system do not sell good, this is going to be the last gaming console you're going to get from Nintendo. They're probably going to just switch everything off to mobile. I have a real feeling about that is exactly what's going to happen. This is going to be like Wii U all over again. This is not supposed to happen for Nintendo. It's really not. I don't know who the heck is in charge of coming up with these decisions, but they need to get rid of him because he is literally going to drag this company to the ground. He really is. Because for some freaking reason, Nintendo don't believe they need to be competitive. Why? Nintendo, you have to compete against Xbox One. You gotta compete against PS4. You gotta compete against PC and even mobile. Regardless of in your brain, you don't think you have to. You have to. You know why? Because what's going to stop a person from buying a PS4 Pro, a PC, or an Xbox One instead of buying your system? Why? What do you offer besides you can take the thing off the freaking dock and play it mobile? You could play good games on your phone. Nintendo, y'all really need to get y'all act together. It seemed like the last great console, to me in my eyes, is the GameCube. You know, yes, I know it didn't sell nowhere near as good as the Wii, but let's just be honest with ourselves, the Wii was a freaking gimmick. I bought the Wii off that gimmick. I thought it was amazing, and it was for 2 games, Zelda and Metroid Prime. Every other game that it came out either looked like crap, or it was no game that interests me. And what did that game console do? Just like with a whole bunch of other people, they play Respawns or a couple of games they wanted to play, and it just sat there and collected dust. In fact, that is the reason why I bought a 360, because I got so bored, and I literally at the point felt robbed. Literally robbed. Like I just wasted $250 for a gaming console that I hardly even played. It just sat there and collected dust. And it made me buy a 360, which is my first Xbox system I ever bought from Xbox. Nintendo, it's just a shame that Nintendo that's all about every excuse of everything they're saying about we're not trying to release a gaming console that's trying to be a beefy piece of hardware like Microsoft and Xbox is doing. That's all well and good. And they keep saying that it's all about the games, but it's a little fact that it's just that Reggie keeps missing out on. In order to run these great games that's coming out on these other consoles, the system needs to be powerful enough to play them, and Nintendo just doesn't get it. It's like, why? It makes no freaking sense in any vocabulary. It makes no sense of what Nintendo doing out there. It really doesn't. It's just they need to. I can't even think because it's just sad. Because I was really thinking about buying this gaming console. It sounded really interesting, like a gaming console you could. It could be two things. It could be a portable and a home gaming console experience that you could take on the go. It sounds interesting enough to make me want to buy it until today. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. For one, it's more pricier than expected. In my opinion, they should have released it at least $250 or under to be competitive. Why would anyone buy this over PS4, which is the #1 selling gaming console right now? You tell me. There isn't one. There's no reason to buy this Nintendo Switch. Which I'm pretty sure, let me take that back. I know who's gonna buy it. Nintendo fanboys. Nintendo fanboys is gonna buy anything Nintendo farts out, and it's a shame. But in order for this gaming console to succeed, it has to impress everybody. And they mentioned that they want to get third-party support. But the problem is how they. If the only way I could see they getting third-party support is unless this gaming console takes off. But if it doesn't, they is not gonna mess around or waste money, resources, time, and manpower to make their games run on a gaming console that's not selling really well. It's a bonehead move. It's less powerful than all the other competitors, and they charging you just as much as the competitors. Well, Nintendo, all I can say is that good luck. I hope this console does so well, because if it doesn't, I honestly don't know how long y'all gonna keep y'all lights on or y'all buildings running. If anything, I have a feeling they're probably gonna do the Sega Genesis route and just be a software company. They're not gonna make any more hardware. Maybe with the mobile things they probably will, but who knows how long that's got before that get closed down too. But that's all I have to say. I'd just love to know, what are your thoughts about the Nintendo Switch? Do you think I'm wrong? I'm pretty sure it's going to be someone's going to say I'm completely wrong and I'm talking bullcrap, but you have to be honest with yourself. What does the Nintendo Switch offer a person that already has an Xbox or already has a gaming PC or PS4? What does that console bring to the table? And that's what the question I want y'all to answer. Alright, take it easy, YouTube.